Okay, all of you Kmart in-store audio cassette fans and vaporwave fans, I decided to go through and reconcile the cassettes again. My first video was actually over 10 years ago. Gained a lot of traction, and I really want to thank all of you for the nice comments and everything that you've said about this, because this is something I collected when I worked at Kmart in the late 80s and early 90s just for fun, and I had no idea it would ever amount to anything. So here's the collection. I just wanted to walk through it because I really wanted to kind of understand and play back what I have, and also understand where I have gaps. And I don't remember why, because I did go away to school and I had people that worked the service desk that kept the tapes for me, but not all of these survived, and most of them, I think, they got chewed up, because I remember that was a big issue, is they would get clogged. Here's my oldest one. That's October of 1989. Then we get into February of 1990, all the way through December of 1990. So it looks like I had a gap. This is the first month I started. That would make sense because I took this when I worked over the Thanksgiving holiday, but I probably didn't take the November tape, and then didn't really start collecting until the following year. So I'm missing a couple here, but that's mainly 1990. Then we get into 1991, and I have January through July. In 1991, I went away to school, but I didn't go far, so I don't know why between July and December of 92. I've confirmed from this point forward we're in 1992. I must have had a lapse there between July and December. These were monthly tapes, just like these were monthly tapes. It looks like there was a revision. I remember that. There were two tapes. Who knows? I wonder if there was an ad that was wrong or something. But there was a revision to that. Then we get into January, and that was a month-long tape. But 1992, which is what I've confirmed here from the Tower Sound and Communications on, they became weekly. So here's the tape of week of 2/2/92, 2/9, 2/16, 2/23. What happened is they had weekly tapes, and then they had a monthly tape. The monthly tape, I believe, was in the event that one of the weekly tapes went bad, you had a backup to play that would just be generic. And so that's why when we take a look at February, March, April, May, June, July, and August of 92, why we have weekly tapes, and then we have white ones, which are monthly. And it took me a while to figure this out. And actually, if I were to play these, I have a feeling these white tapes are probably pristine. I've never actually done that correlation, but my guess is these never were really played, because the weekly tapes played. And maybe this month, which was April of 92, perhaps I lost a tape, I didn't get a tape, or this tape got chewed. Maybe this would have been played the monthly. But anyways, this just walks through things, because I wasn't sure if it was 93 or 94 when we got satellite programming, but it was 89 through 90, 91, switched between Tape-a-thon to Tower, 92, there's a gap here, and then the last tape I have is August 9th of 1992, and that's the monthly. My guess then is August or September is when we went to satellite programming. And then the tapes were gone, the tape deck was gone, everything was gone. So I think in some of my videos and interviews I've said that this went through 93, but it really didn't. It looks like it was 1992. I have a couple other tapes here, and this is that Kmart 30th anniversary. This is actually one of my favorite tapes. This is the one a lot of people like. It's all oldies, and this was played only one day in the store. And I just happened to save this guy from the trash. We also have this tape that is like pharmacy spots that You could play this over a boombox. It would talk, advertise over, to come to the pharmacy. You'd play this and hook this up to a boombox and just hit the page button on the phone. I swiped that. I probably shouldn't have, because I'm sure the pharmacy then couldn't advertise. And then this was one of these little tapes, a Dutch boy. This was a little recurring loop player that we'd put in the store. And it would play, this is a one directional tape. That's why there isn't a spool here. And it would just play every 20 minutes. It would just talk. So anyways, that is the entire collection. Wanted to reconcile this because I'm going to be interviewed for a potential film for Kresge out of a company in Detroit in the next month. So I'm hoping there might be a documentary, not just on these tapes, but the tapes will be a part of it, I would think. But I was approached on a film company to talk about Kmart as well as this. So I wanted to kind of reconcile what I had. So it's been 10 years. Still have the tapes. Still not sure what I'm going to do with them, but I'm holding on to them, and they're in great shape, in great conditions here. So any questions, let me know.